next program, we'll be seeing some of the example related to the data types. So any program, we need to write the appropriate file name followed by .c as an extension. As we are writing a C program, the extension for that will be .c. And here first we need to write the documentation section, in which I'm writing what is the problem statement first. The problem statement here is to understand different data types and their format specifiers, or we also call it as control strings. Next, as you all know, the next one is who is the developer, what is the developer name. Next, organization or company name, Virtulearn, on what date we are writing this code, what is the location where we are writing the code, what is the contact number, just I'm giving some dummy number. So once your comment lines have been done, just close it with a star followed by slash. Now let us try to understand what are all the different data types which we use more as part of this particular C programming language. Here I'll just write a note for us to easier understanding. The very important data types we use are char, int, float and double. So for every data type there is some format specifier. For character we have, for individual characters we have %c, and for group of characters we have %s. So these two are the format specifiers which we use for char data type, and for integer we use %d, for float we use %f, for double we may use %lf or %f, or we can use %f. So these are the format specifiers which are to be noted once we are using any data types. These format specifiers are needed for reading the character, integer, float or double according to their respective control strings or format specifiers. Now let us see the next very important section is link section. So in link section, hash include stdio.h, standard input output header file. And if I require any variable which can be accessed outside of the main, that we are going to call it as global declaration section. Now in the global declaration section, let me give one variable as val. Okay, this is the val which I have given in the global declaration section. Next one is main function section, int main. So within this main, I'll try to give the different data types: char, ch for reading the individual character, int val2, here I'm saying val1, and for float I'm taking val3, for double I'm taking val4. So as part of this particular code, first let us understand how to read the elements according to their format specifiers. If you want a direct static initialization without using the format specifiers directly, you can see here just a sample code for this. Any single characters should be written in the single inverted commas, and any value whatever you want to type or you want to display on the screen, that you can give it here by giving a equal to, that is assignment operator. Here am I assigning some value, variable 3. So as it is a real, we can give it with a dot. Value 4, some dot. So this is how we can give the static initializations. Now within the static initialization, which means the values whatever you have given with the help of assignment operator, those will be displayed whenever you are displaying with the printf. Now you can see here, I want to display character ch equal to, now I want to display the value over here. Just we need to give what is the format specifier for character, %c, /n is for new line, comma, I need to give what is the identifier name in which I have read the value of ch, right? Ch is the identifier name, semicolon. Similarly, I want to read the integer values. I have given two values of integer, value 1, value 2. So we can display the two values. Value 1 equal to %d is the format specifier, and I said we can also use /t for a tab space. Value 2 equal to %d /n. Here, please try to understand. We have given two format specifiers, value 1 with %d, value 2 with %d. The order how we have specified the format specifiers, the same way we need to give the arguments. Now I want to display the value 1 here. So what is the value 1 identifier name? val1. This val1 should be given immediately after comma, val1. Now how to give the next value? Should we give a space, or should we give a tab space, or should we give semicolon? So this three doesn't work. We need to give a comma. We also have a comma operator which is used to separate the identifier names. So what is the next value I want to print? Value 2. What is the name of that value 2? val2. So I need to give this here, val2. So once we have given these values, immediately we need to close the given statement with a semicolon. Now I want to display similarly a float value, printf, that is value 3 equal to, so what is the format specifier for float? %f /n. So we need to give a argument. What is that argument? val3. So I'm saying here argument is nothing but the value whatever it is there in val3, it should be displayed over here. That is the reason I'm saying this as an argument passed for this format specifier. Next, printf. We can write all this together in a single printf statement, but as we are learners, we shall write the different printf statements and understand them clearly. Value 4 equal to, so I said we can give %f or %lf. So this is how we need to give for double, val4. Once everything is done, the last statement, return 0. Now, as I said, for every data type there is some size. So the size for character is 1 byte. The size for integer is 4 bytes. The size for float is also 4 bytes. And for the size of double, it is 8 bytes. We will be also seeing their sizes. Once if I run this particular code, you will understand how the content is displayed. Later, I'll also display the size. What is the size of each and every data type? So let us first try to run this code, and you will be seeing there is some error. Just I have typed it and I have shown you intentionally this. Why we are getting this? Multiple definition of main. So in a given C program, there should be only one main function section. In a C program, there should be only one main function section. Now this is one main function section. That is the reason why we got error earlier. See, character ch, the value here is a, which has been displayed with a %c. If I am removing this format specifier, I am not going to get any value over here. Next, what is the value 1? Value 1 is 30, which was globally defined, and you can see the value 1 which is displayed for this value 1 with a tab space. /t is nothing but tab space. You can see in output there is a clear tab space. Now we are going for these real numbers, that is with the help of float and double. You can see the value whatever we have given for float, 4.56787, and after precision, after this dot, after the point, we get 6 values after this. So here there are 5 followed by 1 is 6, that is 0, right? Similarly, for value 4, after point there should be 6 precisions. You can see here 6 precisions. This is how the value for float is displayed here, that is value 3, 567870. Similarly for double. Now what is the difference between float and double here is float takes 4 bytes whereas double takes 8 bytes. This is the only difference between float and double. Now let us also see how their sizes will be displayed. If I want to display the size of these data types, we also have a keyword called size of. So I'll be giving here printf. I want to display the size of each data type and I want to understand how the size is being allocated. The size of character ch is, so as it is a integer value, that is the reason I require %d. And here we have size of. So we will be seeing this in the operators. Size of is a special type of an operator where we are going to pass the variable name, the identifier name ch. Similarly, I can give printf the size of value 1. This is our integer, right? Integer val1 is %d. Just let me give here \n because you can see the output in the new line. If for every end of the line you can see the next instruction coming in the new line. Here again size of. So what is the identifier name? Val1. Just end with a semicolon. The remaining two I'm just to copy and paste this. And the size of float. So for float, what is the value? Value 3 is for float. And here the value is integer only, right? That is the reason I am writing %d itself followed by size of. Instead of ch we need to write val3. The size of double, that is val4. Val4. Now this is how we can see the individual data type sizes. So once I run this particular code, now you can see the values as well as the sizes for each and every data type. So you can see this closely. The size of character ch is 1. As I have said, character takes 1 byte. So it is taking 1 byte. The size of integer value is 4. The size of integer is 4 bytes. The size of float variable takes 4 bytes. The size of double takes 8 bytes. So this is how we can see individual data type along with their size. So here I didn't take this %s because this %s is needed only when we are going with strings. For example, I want to take a name followed by, we need to give with some size. This is an array notation. Array we are going to see in the coming later sessions. There we'll be understanding in detail. Now in order to display this array, now let me just display the name here. Printf my name is. I want to display the name over here %s followed by /n. And what is the argument we need to pass here? The argument is name. So forget about the notation as of now, whatever I have given here, because this we are going to cover in the topic of arrays. Just as part of our understanding of %s, I have just written over here. My name is, whatever the name value whichever we have written here, that will be displayed in the place of %s. Now once again we will be executing this code and we are going to see how name is displayed. My name is Aravind. Whatever the value whichever you give in the place of name, that will be executed. And I have said this program is like static. Whatever we assign, those values are getting as part of our output. But if I want something like dynamic, whatever the value whichever I have given for input, those values should be displayed as output. Then we are going to see the same example with a dynamic nature with a scanf function. I hope you understood these data types, the usage of it, and what is the format specifier required for each and every data type. We have clearly understood it. Thank you.